Hi, hey, how's it going? I'm a Daisy. First, I'd like to point out I am out of state. I'm actually visiting my family for Christmas, so taking my sister's room, hence the Paw Patrol stuffed animal we got back there, but don't worry about it. Basically, my last video, the singing video, had a bunch of comments. Your voice is so deep. Whoa. Oh, it's so deep. I have a reason. Not just my awesome genetics, but it is something else. You probably won't guess it, but you also might guess it based on my appearance, especially the short hair. I used to be trans. What? I know, yeah, I used to be trans. I was actually identifying as a man for 4 years. 4 years. I know, it's wild. And for the last year of that time, when I had turned 18, I'm 19, by the way, age reveal, whoa. When I had turned 18, I basically had the opportunity to sign up for testosterone, and it was just basically like a click of the button, and they were like, sure, go get evaluated for 30 seconds, and then you can go get your bottle of testosterone. And I was like, yippee. So I was on testosterone for a year, and I can technically, like, screaming embarrassing. I could technically show you a photo of myself during that time. Here it is, okay. It wasn't all bad. I was happy at the time, but I had to basically train myself to sound, sorry, I'm using my laptop as a light. The only light in here is the overhead light, and I don't want to do that, so yeah. But I had to train my voice over the course of like months, and I'm still trying to do it because it's not like super perfect, but you know, it's better than how it sounded, or higher, sorry. And I'm basically now at a point where I'm not sounding exactly how I was pre-T, but I'm also not sounding how I was at the beginning of the year. I don't know, it was just like a switch. I woke up one day and I was like, I actually want to be a girl again. So just put it out there, I was born a woman, and then I was trans for 4 years, started identifying as a guy, and then I medically transitioned during the 4th year, and for that last year I was on testosterone, and most recently, at the beginning of this year, I have detransitioned, and now I'm here. I'm still like practicing higher voice and stuff, and you know, my hair is growing. Got a little bit of hair, well, because it was actually really short earlier in the year, so I'm surprised it's grown this much. But yeah, I haven't really had any other effects happen. There has been effects of like, I don't know, if you guys want to know more about the testosterone, I can definitely tell you a little bit more about it. I feel like I've seen a lot of like videos of people who are detrans, and they're talking about, I blame the doctors, or I hate my parents for letting me do this, and you know, and yet hold on, for cases where like parents will approve of that at a younger age, I don't necessarily really agree with that, because I have seen videos of like I don't know, people talking about how they got like their breasts taken away at a very young age, and now they regret it, but the parents approved of it. I don't really like those videos that well, because the parents they should have thought better, in my opinion, or at least waited till they're 18. I don't know. But I've seen other videos that's like, I don't know, they were 18 when they started, but then they blame the doctors because it's like, oh, I went in for like 30 seconds and they gave it to me right away. For that, in that instance, that doctor is like, for them to only like create a decision after 30 seconds is wild to me. At the same time, though, I feel like you can't completely blame the doctors because you were an adult at that point and you did that yourself. I don't blame the doctors, and my parents sure as hell definitely like did their best to be like, just wait, like when you're 18 you can make your own decisions. They fully supported me and everything. They weren't like gonna put me on testosterone when I was younger, because they were like, I don't know, they didn't know what effects it would have, but they were like, well, when you're 18 we can't really stop you, we'll support you, but you know. And yeah, no, I don't regret my decision at all, because it made me happy during the time when I was on testosterone. And now I have kind of a cool deep voice. I don't know, an androgynous voice, I guess. I don't know, but also being on testosterone kind of, I don't know, it brought me as close to a man as I could with my, you know, biological anatomy and hormones and all that jazz. So it was kind of tough because I was like, I don't know, I had a lot of mood swings a lot. I got angrier faster. During that time was probably the angriest I had ever been. That was wild to me. And it was concerning because I made some decisions that I didn't really like, and I don't know, I feel like I don't know. Some mistakes were made, and I feel like even some friendships were ruined based on some choices I made, based off of like, I don't know, the shit going on with my hormones. I feel like I was making decisions that I didn't, you know, think through rationally. I don't know, it was just, I wouldn't get like physically angry, like I wouldn't do anything physical, but I would just like, just the decisions I would make because of that anger was not healthy at all. And I don't know, but again, I don't regret that because I feel like it's just part of the growing process. Like, I see the mistakes that I made, I see that, and now I'm learning from that, and I'm like, I can't do that shit again. That's, ooh, yeah, and it made me happy at that time. I feel like I've said that 1,000 times, but, you know, I personally am in support of testosterone if you are, you know, 18 and you're making your decisions. Based on the person, I guess it could be reversed. Like with me, I'm basically just a girl again. I think the only effects really is that, I mean, I binded for 4 years. Nothing's like broken or anything, but I don't know. I feel like there's just like some small effects from that. I'm not gonna go into detail, but you know, you probably understand. But it's not like drastic effects, you know, it's just stuff I notice. What else? I'm also like in support of it because it makes other people happy, and you know, you're because what I saw during my time is I would take these videos of myself. Oh, do I show a video? No, I'm not gonna show a video. I don't know. But I would take these videos every month or so, and I would see these effects that I was getting, and they were the effects that I wanted, and it was making me so euphoric, and like I was having all this gender euphoria, being like, I sound like a guy, oh my gosh. And half the time, because of my height, I'm 5'9.5", I'm tall. I am a tall girl. Because I feel like because of that, it came in handy, and not a lot of people knew I was like trans. You know, they just thought that's a guy with a kind of a pretty face. I'm gonna be so real. I've been told that. I'm not doing that to inflate my own ego. I've been told that. I'm just throwing that out there. But yeah, that's kind of the reason I have a deep voice. I can still try to bring it down low. I'll bring it as far as like disclaimer. It's gonna be a little weird, but I'm gonna bring it as far as I can go. See how it sounds. Okay, are you ready? Hello, this is me with my deep voice. Now I can go I can go deep. I can go this deep. Also, another thing about when I was on testosterone is I kind of developed like this kind of accent where I was talking like this all the fucking time. So I was adding a lot of curses to my language. So I would just talk like this a lot, and I don't know why. Yeah, that's how I sounded. But probably a little bit deeper. I don't know. But if you have any questions about that, because I don't really know what else to spill. I didn't create a script or anything. I don't do scripts for these videos. I just kind of ramble. I ramble and I rant. And I just kind of see where things go. And I have not that great of a memory, so I'll just say something, and then like 2 minutes later I'll be like saying the same thing, and it's like, did I already say this stuff? Probably. If you have any questions though, I'll try to answer them, or I'll just make a whole separate video with a plan. I'm gonna be Stan the man with a plan, but not the man anymore, because I'm not a man. I'm a woman. Stan the woman. Stan Mantha. The one Mantha. So yeah, let me know. Let me know. And I'll get to that probably sometime soon. If you want me to make a video, I'll make it. I'm very bored, but I hope you have a good rest of your night, day, morning. If you watch the video up to this point, thanks. That's pretty cool, because this is, I think, my longest video, and it's just me ranting. But if you like to listen to me rant, you're cool. Okay, bye now. Have a good night. Bye.